Alright, so this is the final build of my level, first single player level. It's called Evil Restaurant. You are placed inside an evil restaurant that serves evil food to evil customers. Doesn't get much more complicated than that. This starting area I wanted to be just sort of a cool industrial uh, eating space. And I didn't want the encounter to be too hard. Um, I initially had it be a little bit more like throw into the fire, but I decided to scale back a lot on that because it was giving my playtesters a bit of anxiety, was understandable based on the state that it was in. Now I just have one enemy over here that you're sort of immediately shown. The player wants to go towards them. If they explore a little bit more in the back here, they'll find that knight over there. Um, and if we try to leave, we will be told we need the silver key, which we can get by exploring further. As you can see, there's no more doors. If you want to go back, it's blocked off except for our little welcome mat there. So we have to go upstairs, and we see the silver key over there, which will end up triggering this Hell Knight, who I really like using as an enemy here because he acts as both a pretty formidable melee and ranged enemy. However, he doesn't uh, sort of insta-kill you like the ogre can occasionally. So here is a little secret, well, not technically a secret in programming terms, just because it's out in the open for the player. If we do pick this up, we will get attacked by a wizard there. Um, I have a couple weapons that trigger enemies throughout. I figured it was a good uh, way to pull the player in to an encounter that they can't really escape from. Now here, another one of those weapons that starts an encounter, and here we have an ogre that we can theoretically sneak up on, but I'm going to assume that the player is going to block right up and try to get that shotgun. Here we have that ogre. Um, I figured one was okay. Uh, this is a kitchen area. I got some like sort of fume hoods and some countertops and pretty rusty fridges. And thematically with the textures, I chose to have them sort of get more decrepit as we go further into the level. Um, Here I wanted to surprise the player with some some wizards, um, just just in case they wanted to try to speedrun through my level here. This stairwell acts as a little reward for the player, as well as just a brief moment to breathe. And here, this entire room has the player encounter the enemies organically. So if we move towards this guy, we're going to trigger the Hell Knight that's waiting in that corner. If we try to kite around the Hell Knight, we're going to trigger these two other knights. And in this area, I chose to have a lot more like metal, industrial textures. I really love this ceiling texture, just full of pipes. And I set up both nail gun ammo and shotgun ammo, as these are the two types of weapons that players will be using. Speaking of nail guns, this centerpiece is actually my secret in the level. If you see we've collected 0 secrets, that's because right in here is a super nail gun. I, I'm a big fan of secrets personally. I think I should have added a little more, but as my first secret, I'm quite proud of that as like an organic set piece that looks a little bit too suspicious. Now here we can see that we're using wooden flooring and like basically a metal panel walls and a rock ceiling, showing sort of that maybe the people who own this place are really digging. This is very rudimentary, I should say. Here we have a spooky monster and something to deal with him. And down here, let's not jump on our own grenades. I then placed these Hell Knights, who kind of have to kite around them because they're immediately going to rush you, but you have to keep moving because they're ranged attacks. Thankfully, we have that grenade launcher that we can use to sort of deal with them. Now, if you'll notice, this actually isn't lava; it is blood. Um, so I will leave whatever the true meaning of that is up to the player. And if you look closely, these platforms are actually supported by bones of some description. Now, if the player wanted to kite around the Hell Knights um, and just trying to rush through the level, get the key, and get out, they're going to be surprised by wizards. And just as a final encounter here, I have a little bit scarier uh, person or enemy to deal with. And I also have these pipes serve the purpose of blocking for projectiles on the off chance that the player really needs to. And here is the end. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.